So, good evening, one and all. So, here the session 2 of module 4, geosynthetics for roads and slopes. So, in the previous, we are talking about the stabilization of the soil mass in roads. So, today we are talking about the strength, mud pumping, so only two, and improved the soil stabilization improves. Already we have studied in the previous session, so where we have to increase the strength, volume stability, durability for providing the reinforcement strips. So here they are providing reinforced strips. So pavement design, use of geosynthetics. The geosynthetics have been used in pavement design to address the functions of separation, filtration, lateral drainage, sealing and reinforcement. In the first module, so we have studied the functions, where in details we have studied about the separation, filtration, drainage, sealing and reinforcement. The improved performance of the pavement due to the synthetic reinforcement has been attributed to three mechanisms: lateral restraint throughout the soil mass, increased the bearing capacity of the soil to providing the geosynthetic reinforcement, where the distribution of the soil will be like this. So tension membrane effect, so where here in the junction of soil mass and the loose soil and the hardened soil, where the separation will be there, in that case, so the tension will be affected. So here the concept of membrane encapsulated soil layer as a base or sub-base courses in paved roadways. So what we have studied earlier, the sub-base and the base are very important courses. Here the asphalt impregnated needle punched non-woven geotextile will be provided here at the black side and at the bottom. Here at the bottom and at the side they will provide the geotextile. Sometimes they will provide the geomembrane, geocells also, and here the surface will be provided. So this will be the membrane encapsulated soil layer will be there. So here the soil subgrade, in between they have to provide the geotextile. Here the geotextile, the function of geotextile is the separation here. So this is the cross section. So now the important thing is the mud pumping. So it is the soil slurry comes out from the road or from the railway tracks. It's regularly it will be happen in the railway tracks, where the slurry of the soil or slurry will be comes outside, so the soil will be very loose. The mud pumping is one of the serious problem in railway tracks. The track constructed by poor subgrade soil experience excessive settlement, and subgrade soil interact with the ballast. The fines are filled in voids present in the ballast layer and cause further abrasion, which leads to reduce the permeability of the ballast layer. These fines hold the moisture and form slurry under repeated loads. Shear strength of ballast reduces significantly due to the mud formation in ballast, which in turn causes excessive settlement and lateral spreading of ballast. So where here you will understand very clearly. See here the water comes out here. The slurry will be comes out from the road. So here the slurry will be comes out from the railway tracks. So that will be, it's very important, where we have to study about the mud pumping. So here the four major groups of mud pumping solutions are highlighted. One, the clean, modify and renew problematic layers. Enhance the drainage condition, so where the drainage will be passed through. So we can avoid the mud pumping here. Provide the geosynthetics as a separation, chemical stabilization, so improve the soil property, So when material present below the road slab ejects out through the joints or cracks, it is called pumping. When soil slurry comes out, it is called mud pumping. The causes of failure: infiltration of water through the joints, cracks or edge of the pavement forms soil slurry. Poor joint sealer allowing infiltration of water. Repeated wheel loading causing erosion of underlying the material. So these are the causes of failures. So here there is a picture where the slurry and water will be comes out through the joints, so weaker joints. So here will be there will be a joint here, so this joint, and here there will be the slurry and water will be comes out from the roadways. So here from the track the slurry will be comes out, so this portion is called the mud pumping. Thank you.